If you want to know the absolute best armor sets that you can get early, you are in the right place. With more than 125 hours of experience, I will be giving you 5 of the most powerful armor sets that I wish I got in sooner, since every armor sets on this list can carry me till the end game. Not only that, but I will also give you a rundown of some of the best early Abyss gears in the game, so you can be more overpowered and dominate the game. Starting the list strong and coming as an honorable mention is the Dark Marksman's plate set. This set is one of the most popular sets in the game because of its design, and I think all of us can agree here. It comes with 29 defense, level 3 fire resistance, and level 2 movement speed. And before we continue, keep in mind as well that I am not ranking all of these armors based on their raw defense, but perhaps based on their slotted Abyss gears, since anything can help you, especially in the early game, where you really don't have any Abyss gears at all. So if you are a fashion gamer and want a decent Abyss gear slotted on an armor, get the Dark Marksman set and call it a day. As early as chapter 1 to 3, you can get this armor set by heading to the eastern section of Demenis and starting with the boots first. You can find them just east of the town of Demenis near the Golden Plains region and find the Forgotten Watchtower. Once you are in the area, notice that there's a pathway leading below the ruins. Access the depths of the watchtower and try to dodge the falling debris in this area. Notice as well that there's a peg that you can use your force pump technique to access a hidden room behind it. And in this location, you will find the treasure chest that contains the Marksman's plate boots. After getting the boots, the gloves are just around the area. So don't teleport just yet, but instead, do a 180-degree turn and use your force pump technique to exit the hidden room. Run all the way back to the entrance and head to the single door near your location this time. You can pretty much open the door with a normal key, but if you want to save it, climb all the way up to access the opening right above the said door. In the upper section of the ruins, notice that there's a movable panel on the ground that you can use your force pump technique on. This will lead you straight to the treasure chest containing the Dark Marksman's plate gloves. It is time to get the cloak, and we need to find the Warrior Soul Cave, which is another waterfall cave just northeast of the town of Demenis and just northwest of the Dry Wind Valley. I suggest accessing the waterfall cave from a high area or a vantage point. And as I glide my way down here, note the surroundings, especially the tower, so you can easily find the spot when you try this for yourself. Enter the waterfall by using the stab ability as usual, and inside the cave lies the treasure chest containing the awesome Dark Marksman's cloak. The Dark Marksman's plate armor can be found in Fort Musket, located northwest of the location from where we obtained the cloak. Even though this area is in a hostile state, enemies won't attack you, which is pretty clear from what you are seeing here. From the entrance of the castle, take the pathway on the right that will let you explore the foundation of the castle ramparts. Follow the path here and eventually, you will find a hole in one of these ramparts or castle walls. Enter the opening and crouch to be able to go through the trapdoor and open the chest that contains the armor. In case you haven't noticed, the Dark Marksman set doesn't have any helm on it, so you can pretty much wear anything you want to take advantage of additional stats. But notice that your character is wearing this sleek helm under the hood, which you can easily remove by just toggling the cloak in your radial menu. So if you want it back, just toggle it back on and enjoy your sleek new armor set. Coming in hot in the top 5 spot is the Plate of the Shadow set, one of my personal favorites in the entire game. Not only it looks badass, but it gives you decent starter Abyss gear in the early game. This armor gives 25 raw defense as soon as you complete the set and gives you Daze immunity and level 7 fire resistance, which are good bonuses. What I want to highlight here is the Plate Armor of the Shadows, since the armor piece can give you one of the highest raw defenses when upgraded to plus 10 in the endgame. While the 10% skill XP Abyss gear that the boots provide is a great bonus as well, since you need all of the Abyss artifacts you can get, especially right at the very start of the game. Starting with the Plate Boots of Shadows and starting from the town of Hernan, head west by following the series of rivers leading to the borders of the map. It's not really that far, but there are a lot of verticals in that area that will lead you to the icy area of the region. So prepare for a long trekking session. Your goal here is to find the Frostcursed Cave, and once you are in the area pinned on the map, find the entrance of the said cave. Use the thrust ability so you can pierce through the waterfall as usual and access the cave. Find and open the treasure chest containing the plate boots of the shadow and snag the ripe pill as a bonus. And next is the plate gloves of the shadow, which are located not far from the boots location. From the Frostcursed cave, head southwest and climb the icy mountains of Hernan, and you will eventually reach the Everfrost cave. The entrance of the cave is a little hard to find at night, so I suggest trekking in broad daylight. Enter the cave and follow the straightforward tunnel that will lead you to the treasure chest where the gloves sleep. And as usual, don't forget the ripe palmar pills in here for your revive needs. The Cloak of the Shadows can be found in the northern area of your current location. Use the huge Hernan map name as a landmark and use the Icemoor Ruins as a starter location. Head north from the Icemoor Ruins and eventually you will reach the Hohenmark Ruins. After arriving in the area, notice a tall structure with preserved flat surfaces. Find a high location so you can glide over it, or you can just manually climb the structure. On top of the said structure, there's a stone trapdoor that you can access by crouching and using your force bomb technique. And then you will land in a secret room with the chest containing the Cloak of Shadows. I mentioned that the Hohenmark Ruins is also the location of the Helm of Shadow. Notice the platform that I am looking right now, and the key boss that drops the helm will spawn in this location after completing chapter 6. So note this location. This fight is a little bit challenging, I'm not gonna lie, but you can easily mitigate the difficulty by upgrading your armor sets and weapons when you reach chapter 6. So for now, you can just wear any helm that you like for additional stats. The last thing that we need to do here is to get the Armor of the Shadows, and we can find the next piece in Everfrost Watchtower, just north of Hohenmark Ruins where we obtained the cloak. Everfrost Watchtower is running with bandits, but you don't really need to engage in any fight. Approaching the location from the mountains and while facing the huge tower, jump onto the lower parts of the area. You will soon find a brazier that needs to be lit up. Do so and the iron spikes blocking the entrance in front of you will be deactivated. Open the treasure chest to receive your sweet chest piece of the shadow. The Frostcursed Armor Set is hands down one of the best armor sets that you can get as soon as you start the game, which I find really crazy. Not only does it look badass, but this set offers 32 flat defense, which is great, and also daze immunity and level 2 movement speed. But the banger is, you will never be annoyed when exploring icy regions ever again, since this set will give you an insane level of ice resistance. You will be spending a lot of time in the northern parts of the map, so get this set as soon as possible. And we will be getting the Frostcursed Helm for starters. From the town of Hernan, head northeast all the way through the Deminis region. Prepare for a long journey, but the good thing is, there are no high mountains to climb. The location pinpointed on the screen right now hosts a ruins that you can explore. Facing the huge ruined archway, find the secret entrance covered with vines and use your focus light technique to burn the said obstacle. And inside the secret room, loot the chest to get the sweet Frostcursed Helm. The Sanctum of Expiation is our next stop to get the Cloak of the Armor. If you just got the helm, the location of the Sanctum is just right around the corner. But before going there, make sure to activate the Abyss Nexus near your location, and this will make sense in a minute. If you go here as early as chapters 1 and 2, there will be no enemies guarding the area. Once you are in the location, proceed to the ruins and notice that there's another entrance on your left with large vines on it when facing the large hole in front of you. Use your focus light to burn the said vines so you can get inside the mini hole. You will be in a long drainage space and head to your right when the path splits into two. At the end of this path lies the treasure chest containing the Frostcursed Cloak. Get your sweet reward and make sure to fast travel back to a nearby nexus that I asked you to activate, since there are spikes that will try to lock you in the area. From the Abyss Nexus where you teleported into, the location of the gloves can be found in the Lunar Spirit Grotto, which is another waterfall secret area. Once you are in the location, pierce through the waterfall as usual with your stab ability. At the end of this cave, open the treasure chest that has the Frostcursed gloves. And don't forget to pick up the other goodies around the chest before heading out. And the next stop is the Well of Tragedy Grotto, which can be found by following the same river you are in when getting the gloves. Pierce through the waterfall with your usual stab ability and get the Frostcursed boots at the end of the cave. And also make sure to grab the ripe palmar pills before going out. While the Frostcursed plate armor can be found in another waterfall secret area. And the Mistshard Cave is located just northeast of where you obtained the plate boots. Head to the location and pierce through the waterfall as usual and destroy the ore deposits blocking your way. And you can do this by using your Force Palm. Get the treasure chest to finally complete the set of the Frostcursed Armor, and get the Rye Palmer Pill as a bonus. The Blackwing Armor Set offers decent stats to begin with and a badass design to go for. It offers 15 raw defense, which is kinda low because of the refined level of each piece is just level 2, which you can easily fix by just upgrading them. But the gloves and boots are the banger here, offering level 3 critical rate in total. This is perfect if you want to go for unarmed martial arts builds or monk related character builds. The Toya Curved Sword that comes with the set is actually a banger as well, as it provides the Crow's Pursuit Abyss Gear. This Abyss Gear or the Crow's Pursuit will allow you to summon crow projectiles that hit surrounding targets every time you perform a heavy attack. I know it's crazy. Then around chapters 4 and 5, the game will allow you to remove this Abyss Gear and parry it with the Ator's Orb, where summon orbs will be added to your heavy attacks. And yes, they do stack as well, which is crazily good when dealing with multiple enemies, as you can see on the screen right now. Putting the Blackwing set together is rather easy compared to the other sets so far. Starting with the gloves, the Sanctum of Penitence is where we need to be, located east of the Grey Main Camp. Starting at the entrance of the Sanctum, follow the stone staircases in here and take a sharp left turn, and climb the upper section of the ruins. It's hard to see at first, but from where I am standing, the floor is a weak spot that will eventually crumble if you stand on it very long. Inside the hidden room lies the chest on the other side, containing the Blackwing gloves. Just north of where we got the gloves, would you believe that St. Halsius is where you can find the Blackwing boots? Once you arrive at the location, find the church area of the asylum, and notice that there's a ladder that you can climb here. Climb the ladder and access the bell tower area of the church. Crouch on the ground and use your palm strike to access the hidden room below you. Open the chest to get the Blackwing boots, and once you are done, once again hit the floor with a palm strike to exit the hidden room. The Blackwing Cloak on the other hand needs a little bit of work to obtain since we need to access the village of Pororin, and you can find this village just south of Hernand. Head there, and when you approach the village, children residing in the said town will shoot you with a sleeping agent and throw you away in a nearby camp. Talk to the kid located near your dump, and she will ask you to complete a simple fetch quest so she can help you enter the village. I will be skipping the quest here since it is so straightforward that it is so impossible for you to not complete it. After completing the simple fetch quest, you will be able to enter the village and head to the location on the screen right now. The storage area or the shed hides the cloak behind the wooden fences. Destroy the said fences and the Blackwing Cloak will be yours. What is left is getting the helm, armor pieces, and the weapon, and you can easily do so by proceeding till chapter 5 and beating the crow collar boss who owns the set, just in case you haven't noticed. After the fight, the missing pieces will be rewarded to you, so enjoy your new badass armor set. The Fallen Kingdom armor set is definitely not for everyone when it comes to its visuals. However, it offers one of the best abyss gears in the game, which you can take advantage of right at the very start of the game. It is critical that you get at least the leather helm of the Fallen Kingdom, since this armor piece will give you early access to a momentum abyss gear. And this abyss gear adds a whopping 35% turning slash damage increase. And if you are new to the game, turning slash is the strongest attack in your kit, so that 35% damage bonus is simply broken. And with the right setup as early as chapter 4 and 5, you will be one-shotting enemies or cut a significant amount of a boss HP. It will be awkward if we do not get the rest of the armor pieces, right? So why not get all of them and wear the set if you fancy it? And as early as chapter 5, you will have the ability to extract abyss gears, so you can get the momentum abyss gear and slot it in any helm you like. Starting with the gloves, and just west of the town of Hernand, follow the river heading to the western part of the map under the huge Hernand map name, and find the Starlight Storm Cave. Once you are in the location, find the waterfall entrance and use your stab ability to pierce through the waterfall. And at the end of the cave lies a treasure chest containing our key gloves for this run. Just northwest of where we found the gloves, the Night Storm Cave is where the boots are located, showing you the surroundings to pinpoint the location to make it much easier for you. As usual, head to the entrance of the waterfall and pierce through it with a stab ability and get the boots at the end of the cave. The Icemore Castle ruins are located just west of where we obtained the boots. And starting from the entrance of the ruins, run towards the upper section of the ruins in the direction where the braziers are located. Past the 2 braziers, access the circular arena or open space near your location. And accessing the stone staircases will let you go around the ruins. The series of stone staircases will then lead you to the backside of the ruins and eventually let you access to another staircase leading to a hole. Crouch and enter the hole and destroy the wooden blockade with your palm technique. Get the Cloak of the Fallen Kingdom from the treasure chest and snag the Fallen Kingdom's rapier as well on your left hand side as a bonus. Moving on to the mentioned Helm piece, and snag this gear and get the Sweet Abyss gear by visiting the Sanctum of Benediction under the huge letter E from the Hernan's map name. When you arrive in the location and from the entrance, access the staircase leading to the inner section of the Sanctum. Once you reach the upper area, enter the hallway entrance and climb the walls to your left. Access the opening and notice that there's a sealed door on your right. You can open it by lighting up the brazier near the secret door. Head inside the secret door and open the treasure chest to get your sweet Helm of the Fallen Kingdom. And finally, the armor piece can be found in Frozen Soul Cave just southeast of where we obtained the Helm of the Fallen Kingdom. And once you are in the cave's location, position yourself near the waterfalls and use your thrust ability to pierce through the entrance. Inside the cave, open the treasure chest to get the leather armor of the Fallen Kingdom and you are good to go. The Scorchflame Armor Set is one of the best armor sets that you can get in the early game. Not just because of the armor's amazing visuals, but the stats it offers, especially the Abyss gears. This armor set offers 29 defense in total and an insane amount of fire resistance. But the main highlight of this set are the gloves, which can give you the ability to summon Volcanic Eruptions AoE when your weapon is imbued with fire, which is broken in the early game. Aside from the gloves, what I want to highlight is the chest piece, since this armor piece can be upgraded to Cuckoo Flame resistant armor later on, which offers level 10 fire resistance on its own, while also giving you a whopping level 3 critical rate. This armor piece is the best in slot currently in the game when it comes to damage, so you may want to consider getting the set as early as possible. And we can complete the set by starting to locate the Scorchflame plate gloves. Head to the northwestern region of Demonis, and the Twilight Grotto is the location we need to be in. Once you are in the area, look at my screen right now and I will show you the surrounding what it looks like, so you can find the location easily. Then glide your way down to access the lowest level of the waterfall. Use your stab ability to enter the waterfall, and then open the treasure chest at the end of the area to get the gloves. The Scorchflame Plate Cloak is also in the same area, which will save you a ton of hassle. From the entrance of the waterfall, do a 180-degree turn and access the nearby cave in your location. This will lead you to Silent Fall's hideout, any boss guarding the ruins. So just skip the guy, run all the way to the wall in front of you, and climb the walls on your right. Hold the L2 button so you can cling to the wall, and use your force palm technique to make the wall switch its place. The secret room behind the wall contains the chest where the cloak can be obtained. Once you've obtained the cloak, just escape the golem and move on to the next armor piece. Just northeast where we obtained the Scorchflame gloves and cloak, the Cascade Grotto is the location where we need to be next. And this is another waterfall cave as usual. I suggest coming from the top once again so you can easily glide your way down and access the waterfall. Use your stab ability to pierce through the cave's entrance. And the treasure chest containing the boots is just around the corner. Get the boots and head to the next location. The Stonewell Farm is where the Helm is located. The location of the farm is just northeast of where you acquired the boots. But the tricky part here is that this location is festered with Demonis soldiers. But it's not really a big deal. Head to the exact location where my character is on the screen right now, and this path has the least amount of resistance. And then go around the town's outskirts. Past the many slaves, you will find the town's farm and storage area, and find this huge storehouse or mini tower beside the farm. Climb the said mini tower and access the wooden door on the upper level of the tower. Inside the second level of the tower lies a treasure chest containing the Helm, so open it and move on to the next piece. So let's say if a soldier sees you and chases after you, it's not really a big deal since they can't really follow you in the upper area of the tower, so keep that in mind. The hassle of getting the armor pieces is over since the chest piece is very easy to obtain. Head to the golden trading post located east of where we acquired the helm. Once you arrive in the location, access the storage area of the trading post and notice that there's a trapdoor located in the middle of the two wooden staircases. Crouch to access the door and open the treasure chest behind it to get the Scorchflame armor. But what if you want to be insanely rich early after getting all of these armor sets? This video will teach you everything you need to know, so click on it and I will catch you on the next one.